Hi guys. Today I'm going to show you another one of our databases that's actually a really cool one. Today we're going to look at ScienceFlix, which is a product of Scholastic. It's just a really fun, really cool, useful database. So as with all of our databases, if you've watched any of the other tutorials, they all start here on our website. So you can see rpl.org. If you forget that, just go to Google and type in Rapides Parish Library. It will bring you right to us. Okay, so we're going to go up here to eBranch. Now, normally I think for most of the ones I've done so far, I've gone here to databases and Louisiana Library Connection. And that takes you to all of the databases that every library in the state of Louisiana has. Those are provided through the State Library of Louisiana. But this is one that is specific to Rapides Parish Library. Not every library in the state necessarily has this one, but we do. So if you scroll down here to Education under here, you're going to go to ScienceFlix and click there. Now, because I am here inside the library, it's going to take me straight to ScienceFlix. Now, if you are at home or using a mobile device, it's going to ask you for your library card number. So that is the number on the back of your library card. You have a little barcode, and that's the number underneath. Or if you are someone who has gotten a virtual card during quarantine, they've emailed that number to you. If you are unsure about your library card number, if you have one, what it is it expired, any questions, or you don't have one and you need one, you can email virtual@rpl.org and they can answer any of those questions for you. They can get you a new card, let you know your number if you're unsure, reset a PIN number perhaps if that's something you need to do. Virtual@rpl.org is who you need to email for any card questions or number questions. Okay, so there are so many cool tools and resources on here. I'm just going to show you here on the first page. These are just the real browse all topics, and they're pretty broad. One cool thing I want to show you guys, if you're someone who has used ScienceFlix in the past, then you will see they have actually added 3 new topics, which we're excited about. We just got an email about this, I think a day or two ago. So this is like super fresh information. We just got a new topic on climate adaptation, space technology, and public health. So those are brand new. Even if you're an avid ScienceFlix user, you probably haven't played around with those yet. So let me just click on a topic just so you can see. We'll click on public health, since that's one of the new ones, just so you can see all the things that are in there. And then we'll go into more of the breakdowns of different things you can do specifically in here. So, excuse me. So when you click on a topic under browse, you have several things. You'll have a small video where you can just watch, and they're pretty short, a video about this topic. If you scroll down for dive deeper, there's some different kind of topics that are related, maybe subtopics that you can click on with some are videos, some are journal articles, different things there. If I click on read it, this is one of my favorite things about ScienceFlix because I can honestly say I've dealt with many a database before, and this is the only one I know that does this, and I think it's really cool. So this is just a really basic intro into our topic. Today's topic is public health. And right now, it has got it on Alexa level number 2. So let's say I'm a younger child and I want to read about this, but that is above my reading level. If I click here on this 1, that's going to lower the level. I'm still going to get the same information, but at a reading level that works for me. See, now I'm on a 740. I think the last one was 900 something. I'm sorry. I don't remember, but it changes the Lexile level, but with the exact same information, 960. There you go. Alternatively, if you're an older child who this is a little below your level, you can click the 3, and that's going to change it to a higher Lexile level. So that way, again, same information, but something that's more on your reading level. And I think that's amazing. Like I said, never have known another database that could do that. I think it's awesome. You could do some, listen to it. You can turn on read aloud, look up words in here, print email, things like that. So let's see. And you could see all the different things you could click on here. Careers. What do you think? Show what you know. Science lab. So now that I've clicked on that topic, I could choose one of those. Let's say careers. Let's say I read this public health article and I think that's something I may be interested in going into one day. So let's click on careers here. So this is going to give me an idea of some of the careers that you could go into that field. So it gives you a little just kind of information about what this career would be. And then it even gives you some quick facts as far as what type of education I need. What is the median pay in this field as of 2015? Is this a growing field or is this a declining field? Is there on the job training, work experience? It's so cool that you could find this. So if you have a kid who really is interested in science and loves maybe one area of science, but can't figure out how that might turn into a career, ScienceFlix is so cool to show you that. We could also click on labs here. Let's click on that. And this is going to give you some different so create a report. Let me just click on one just so you can see. I'm not going to click on everything. I know there's so much stuff in here, and if you get a chance to play around with it, please do. So this is, say, if you were wanting to write a report or do a project on public health. It's just sort of like an outline and I don't even outline, just a basis for you to use to be able to write a successful report on this topic, which is really awesome. Okay, so now what we did in that one, and I didn't click on everything there, but we browsed all topics. But let's say we're wanting to do something more specific. We want to do a science experiment. We have science experiment coming up, the science fair, and we need an experiment. So this will pull up all of our experiments. And like I said, if you go into browse all topics and you choose a topic that has an experiment with it, that would have been on that side menu as well. But this is just every experiment that's in here. So let me scroll down. Oops, I'm going to click on one. Let's say I want to do lava lamp reaction. I'll just click on that one. So this is going to have a video showing someone doing the actual experiment. It will tell me my hypothesis, my objectives, all the materials I need, how long it will take, and my procedure. Results, conclusion. This gives me everything I need to be able to do a successful science experiment on this topic. Now, if I go back one, let me go back. Right when I first clicked on this, you will see at the bottom, before I clicked on a specific experiment, there's also some cool information about lab safety, lab techniques, writing reports, things like that. But these are fantastic. It's a cool way if you just want to go through and watch several experiments and see, hey, which one looks like something I would like to do, looks like something I could manage. And then from there, you have all the information you need to have a successful science experiment. Same thing, careers. We did see that if we go to a specific topic, we can see the careers. But let's say we just want to look at a lot of different options. Maybe we just love science in general and we want to see, hey, what some of the career options are in several different areas of science. So let's just click on engineering, see what information we have for a career in engineering. So I'm going to get a brief little introduction explanation. I'm going to get into my median pay, my education that I will need, how much experience, job growth, all of those things. I think these are just really cool. I think it's so encouraging for a kid maybe who loves science and is considering going into that, to be able to look at this and see, hey, that's a good field to go into. That's really growing right now. Or hey, I love this, and it may seem weird right now, but I can make a living doing this one day. So I love that section of it, the careers in science. Let me click on science news. This is the last section. Again, if you went to a broad topic under browse all topics, you would see the science news as well. But this changes. This is kind of rotating. Different things come up at different times. Right now, they have summer science reading on here, some study guides. As you can see, there's a date. So this changes depending on the current news stories that they have up. All right, so I'm going to go back really quickly to browse all topics. And that's a general overview. Like I said, I know that was kind of flying through it. I didn't spend a lot of time on any one thing. Let me click on one more topic just so you can see a different, let's look at endangered species. They all look a little different because each one might have different, some topics may have a science experiment and some don't. Some may have more information. We have the videos. We have the information we can read. And then if we want to dive deeper into some different areas about endangered species, there we are. Let's look at careers for endangered species. Environmental protection. Awesome. So, yeah, same thing. Oh, it's a good area of growth. 9% growth tells our median pay, an associate's degree, no, and some of the things you don't need work experience, job training, things like that. So, that gives you some cool information about a topic. So, in a nutshell, that is ScienceFlix. There is a lot more to it. Please get in there, click on everything. If I want to click on resources and tools here at the top, just so I can show you everything it does. Here are some teacher resources. If you're a teacher watching this, there are some lesson plans, quizzes, projects, some downloadable things. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. And if you're a teacher, I am sure you know already that Scholastic does things well. When they make a lesson plan, when they make a quiz, a project, they do an excellent job at it. So these are definitely worth looking at. This could be useful. And for parents, those of you who are maybe homeschooling for the first time, virtual learning, these are some great resources for you to be able to use. So please click on those, use them as you can. All right. I hope ScienceFlix is something you'll be able to use. It's a really fun database. I think if you like science, even if you're not using it for school, it's just a fun one to play around in and look at some cool experiments and watch some really neat videos. The videos are very well done as well. So please let us know if you have any questions. Like I said, you can email virtual@rpl.org for any questions about your card. If you have questions, trouble accessing maybe a database or a website, questions about how they work, just call any location of the Rapides Parish Library and they should be able to help you with that. All right, thanks so much.